Alright, back. Motor City Sports Talk in the building. Appreciate everybody for tapping back in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the videos. And Pistons only got one national ESPN, TNT, ABC game, January 29th in Brooklyn versus the Nets. 7 p.m. game versus ESPN. And on ESPN versus the Nets. And they got a few NBA game TVs. I think about 3 or 4 of them. It ain't uncommon. I mean, the Sacramento Kings, who I think got an opportunity to be a solid team. Seen somebody ranting they only got one national TV game, too, on TNT, NBA, ABC. And, at the end of the day, I just tell you everything you need to know what people think about the Pistons on the outside looking in. Not even acquiring Derrick Rose can at least get us at least 2 or 3 national TV games. The Pelicans, I think they have 7 national televised games on ESPN and TNT and ABC. If the Pistons would have got Westbrook, this would have been one of the perks. Obviously the con was paying Westbrook, giving all those draft picks up in Morganton the first half of next decade for Russell Westbrook and taking on that payroll. The payroll was nothing. Tom Gores was willing to go into the luxury tax and pay, Russell Westbrook, excuse me. But the thing was, they didn't want to mortgage their future. Usually the Pistons are quick to part ways with their draft picks, but if they would have got Russell Westbrook, Pistons probably would have had they would have had more. They usually had more than Pelicans. They probably would have had about 10 national televised games because they would have went to an Eastern Conference contender, NBA championship contender. Especially if they was able to retain the services of Blake Griffin, which I believe they was, and Andre Drummond. If they was able to retain those two with Westbrook, the Pistons would have had a ton of national TV games. But we subjected to watching the Pistons on FS1, and that's fine. And NBA TV, which we can't watch it on NBA TV because it's in our market and it's blacked out on NBA TV, so can't watch it there. So it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta take your respect. And that's what the Pistons gotta do this season. They gotta take their respect, and they gotta show they ballers in the NBA season. So next season the Pistons can get more national televised games. And I guess Blake Griffin ain't enough. He balled out last year. I think they might have had a game on ESPN or something last year. But I remember, just going back to the going to work Pistons in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. We was always on West Coast Swings, was on TNT. We stayed on ESPN, man, and those was the glory days, man. Those was the real glory days, and you miss those days, man, when we really was championship contenders and building to be champions. And right now, I don't know what they is. The Pistons are a team that's stuck in the mud. They stuck in the middle. They just a middle of the pack team that's not championship caliber, but they not bottom of the barrel caliber. And I think that's the worst place you could be in the NBA. That's why that a Beal or DeRozan or Westbrook trade was good for the team, because it would have got them more national attention. But it is what it is. They play the Mavericks in Mexico City, so we only have 40 home games. That's gonna count as a Piston home game, which sucks. But then they play the Nets on January 29th in Brooklyn on ESPN. I think they play the Celtics on NBA TV. They play the Pelicans on NBA TV. So they got a few NBA TV games. But once again, I believe if it's showing in our market on FS1, it's blocked out on NBA TV. But we gotta just take the respect. Hopefully, it's motivation in the locker room, or it's motivation in the upper office to try to bust a move and try to make a DeRozan. I heard beginning of the offseason they were looking to move DeMar DeRozan for real. So. Or Bradley Beal, who is supposed to get offered a max extension, I think in October whenever he's eligible. So we'll see. They still got their expiring contract with Jackson, but that's one of the critical things about the Westbrook trade. That it would have brought some national spotlight on the squad, man. But it is what it is. Just wanted to bring that to y'all attention. I'll link the article with all the national televised games, and they appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. If you have business questions, inquiries, sponsorship, video requests. Appreciate the love and support. We go.